Aries, hi. Welcome to your general love reading today. Just a heads up that this may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate for you, then there is an extended in the box below. The information will be there. Also, I'm now taking personal readings, so you can book a personal reading, and the information for that is also in the box below. All right, let's get started here. I'm using the Llewellyn deck and the Celtic Cross layout. And in the Celtic Cross, I don't do any reversals. Also with the Celtic Cross, and every deck, as a matter of fact, there's no gender. So the genders, like the Ace of Cups or Queen of Cups, King of Cups type thing, excuse me, refer to the divine masculine and feminine energies that are in all of us. Okay, so they're interchangeable gender-wise. All right, let's see where we're going here. Why don't we start over there? I need to move it over because then I run out of space over there. Yep, Aries, let's go. So general love reading doesn't always refer to romantic love or soulmate love. It does quite often, but we'll see what shows up here for you. Okay, it can refer to, things that are close to your heart and things that are ruled by more intuitive and emotional matters. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords, and that's the guide from the universe. And I'll just do a clarifier on that. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is interesting, Aries, because the guide from the universe is telling me, here's the Ten of Pentacles. The guide from the universe is telling me that you're kind of on you're being led on a mission of clarity to create a life for, yourself that is very inclusive, very long-term, very secure, and that's your ultimate goal here, okay? And just to clarify that, when I look at the top card here, which is in a position of influence over you, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is quite often the apprenticeship or the student card, finding a way, and this is hands-on, so already attempting to do things in your life. As I say, this is an influence on you. So it's influencing you to do things in your life, like hands-on things, and that will lead to building this kind of future for yourself. And along with that, I can see the Ace of Wands in the immediate past. So once again, looking for longevity, security, prosperity, abundance, and, being with the Queen of Swords, kind of, this is kind of like your sword of truth, but it's also your sword of strength. So focusing. So the Queen of Swords can be very focused. And this is your kind of unifocus right now to create this life. And that makes sense because right now you've got the Fool on you and the King of Wands. So as you're entering into setting up in a solid way your future path, and with the Fool over it, it's like the beginning of that journey. So you're on a brand new cycle in your life, the Fool is the first card in the Major Arcana, which is the beginning of the next sort of stage of life where the universe is taking you, because the Major Arcana cards are guided more by the universe than they are, by personal choices and stuff. So it feels like the universe is lining you up this way to begin to put your focus in that direction. And then you've got the Two of Wands at the base. Now the base of this reading kind of goes along with the, what's in your influence level. And we've got the Two of Wands there because it's about you wanting to kind of get clarity about this future path, because as you're moving on it, you want to be able to take advantage of the opportunities and stuff that present themselves. So if you can kind of get clarity, which may be why you're, watching this kind of reading, because a lot of times clarity can come through intuition, through oracles such as tarot, and through signs, like waiting for signs here and there kind of thing, saying, yes, I'm on the right path, I'm heading towards my goal. In the near future, you've got the universe and the Knight of Pentacles. So as the past cycle, once again, has come to an end, and you're approaching with the Fool, moving on this new cycle, and with the Ace of Wands, really diligently building this next stage of your life, this next path. I can see where with the Knight of Pentacles, there is opportunities coming your way in terms of creating that kind of abundance and prosperity. And as I say, with the Eight of Pentacles, showing that you're researching stuff like that. So with the Knight of Pentacles, I can see where you are building a sense of security, and there's opportunities coming your way or very soon, if not already. Ideas that are already there, and they're going to culminate in, something more solid, like a proposal, a proposition of some sort, and an opportunity for you to both get higher, higher knowledge, and also with that knowledge moving further along the way to building this prosperity for yourself and this solidity. We got the Two of Swords and the Six of Swords showing up here. So there's still a little bit of remnant from kind of the past path that you're still moving through. Possibly some resistance, some kind of emotional disruption that happened that is causing you to now have to navigate a bit through that before you make some clear choices here, because the Two of Swords shows that it's about making clear choices between different kind of almost different ways of approaching this. If I do this and go this way, because the Swords once again is more kind of thinking energy than intuitive energy, and so it's kind of like, should I take this choice or should I take this choice? And as I say, with these new opportunities kind of already showing up, that's understandable that you'd feel that way, but still not too clear, not completely clear yet to make that choice, because as I say, it looks like there's a little bit of emotional kind of disruption here. Okay, and the Five of Cups showing up, and now this makes sense with the disruption because we've got an ending here with the Five of Cups, and I just drew the Judgment card. So having to let go of, something that was close to you in the past, something that you were kind of looking at the possibility of, this is where I'm building my future. This is what I want. This is what I, is where it's coming from my heart, sort of thing. And now having to make different choices in a way, because there's new opportunities that are showing up here for you. Okay? And with the Judgment card, this is about taking advantage of the new opportunities. It's like a rebirth card in a way, in that there's once again, a new path showing up for you. So coming in, taking a break from the old as that old cycle ends with the universe showing up, and contemplating this new path and these new opportunities that may show up for you. We have the Ten of Swords in your, we got the Ten of Swords in your environment and the Tower. So for sure something has been, moved. It's in your environment now. It's moving away from you. So I can see where the Six of Swords and the Five of Cups came from, right? Because there's been things that, as I say, there has been things to let go of, past pain, past hurt, past disappointments, betrayals possibly. Just feeling like you just made it through at times. And now the Tower's coming in to kind of bring you an opportunity to let some more light come in, so that there's something new entering into your psyche. Because of the Ten of Swords, I kind of feel like you have built this, this kind of fortress around yourself. And this is what I want to build, because this is going to make me feel safe. This is going to make my future feel safe. And now I can see where you kind of got to that place, because the Ten of Swords is ending and we got the Judgment card, and as I say, the new cycle starting. So the Tower is creating now an opportunity for you to go beyond the walls that you had built in terms of what you thought was where and what would be your future, what would be your life, kind of thing. And then you've got the Sun showing up in a position of your hopes. And the Sun is once again more clarity. You want more illumination. You kind of want to be out, as the outcome card, you've got the Four of Swords, where it shows that you've kind of been spending a lot of time alone, doing a lot of clear thinking about the future. Once again, very close to the Judgment card, right? Coming in from the cold kind of thing, taking some time to think about the past, which the Ten of Swords was there. There was a lot of, in your past period, not just your near past, but your past. This probably goes back a long ways. A lot of disappointment, a lot of, feeling let down and getting through all of that to get to where you've gotten to now take a look at, as the Fool's on you, where am I going next? And that's where the Four of Swords comes in. But that was kind of coming, as I say, out of the cold, as you can see with this card. And using that opportunity now, having made it here, to look at the next cycle. Because if you look at the universe and where you've been as, in terms of the Four of Swords, you can see, kind of like was an austere past that you were kind of a base pass and, like really focusing on the minimum. And this is where I want to go. And now thinking about more abundance. And therefore asking for the sun to come to kind of bring that warmth into your life, that kind of feeling of, I can sink into this. I feel, nurtured, not just safe and not just made it, just got through, but to feel really fulfilled and nurtured. And I think that's in a position of what you want. Okay, so I'm going to draw an oracle card here. When I go to the extended reading, if this does resonate for you, I'll spend more time for those people developing, the outcome and in position of what you want, and how the Judgment and the letting go of the past is going to guide you there. So we've got the Death card here showing up from the universe, and that makes sense here because remember I said it was the end of a cycle and the beginning with the Fool of the next cycle. And letting go of things, letting go of that Ten of Swords, letting go of the Three Cups and the Five of Cups so that you can build on the new ones that are showing up there. So the Death card definitely signifies the end of a past cycle of your life and the beginning of this rebirth and this new cycle. All right. So if this does, as I say, resonate, I'll see you in the extended reading. If not, Aries, I'll see you next week. And I hope this was helpful.